Coda's ready for adventure. Such a good boy. We're coming into Kennedy Meadows. We are at Monache 4x4. It is a dispersed camping area, so it's not a developed campground, but you know, you can bring all your own gear and set up and make it super comfortable. The first mile of Monache Jeep Trail is super easy to get up. This is the first little obstacle part. This is where somebody would have problems getting up if you're only in a two-wheel drive and it's wet road. There's a few really cool car camping spots where you could camp out of your car and it would be really cool, but we want to get a good tent camping spot that's a nice area, good size and flat, and right by the water. That's the goal. If you could only see how steep this is and how crazy this part of the road is. Right now we are 3.2 miles into the trail and 7,900 feet elevation, just to give you an idea. Here's where you cross from Sequoia National Forest to the Inyo National Forest. There's a camping spot right there. That right there is Monache Mountain. And that over there is Olancha Peak, which you can drive past on the 395 freeway on the other side. Here's another cool little camping spot right here. This is nice and flat and a good spot to set up a tent right there in the trees. This is a spot that we've camped at before also. That's a really nice camping spot. Right up over here. Check this out. This little area right over there, but it's just right off the road too. I don't really want everybody passing us so closely. Oh, check this out. That's looking back over Monache Meadows. By the way, we're on the edge of the Golden Trout Wilderness. As you can see, it is a little bit of a journey to get back here to the places that I like to go camping. But it's so worth it if you get the right camping spot. We'll have to come back for that firewood after we set up camp if it's still kind of scary because you can't see over the hood what's down there. Well, the spot that we camped at last time with Lissy last year, Memorial Day, is open. This wasn't a river before. Go to get in here, get in, get in, get in here. What's wrong with you? Well, this is deep too. Woohoo! That's really deep. Oh, yeah. That's like up to the side of my door, and those rocks have all been like knocked around really good because of all the people that have probably crossed through there. Wow, look at that. That was fun though. Now this is a camping spot that's pretty nice. We've set up camp here before, but once again, it's right by the road. I don't want to be set up right by the road. This is my favorite spot to camp, right here in this little area on the side. And what do you know, there's nobody back here, which is nice. This is perfect. That's looking towards the very end. And that's looking back over there towards where we camped once upon a time. And right over there is right by the river crossing. It's very deep this time. Wow. This water's really... Okay, so Coda and I found a much better place. Staging area. See, this is perfect because we got a spot literally right on the water. And it doesn't get better than this. And it's a nice, flat, easy spot to set up. And this is the end spot, so nobody's gonna be driving past that. We'll have a nice fire pit here, put the easy up right here where we're walking. And then right over here, we'll put the tent up. It's slowly coming together. Oh, we're coming along here. It's coming along. We'll set the easy up right over here. We'll be in business. Now that we've got camp a little more set up, you can see got a nice little wood pile over here. And then this is our tent. Meat patties up in the plastic so I don't get my hands all dirty. There we go. I just fixed the mantles and the lantern. Well, Coda's helped me out just by being such a good boy and listening so well. Coda minds really well. There's nobody else out here, so he can be off leash. Good boy. Good boy. Come on, come. Come on, Coda, come. 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 Come on. Come on. Come. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, look at you. Come. He's like, no way. It is kind of fast moving water. Right here, the current's really strong, surprisingly. Some strong current right here. Let's go. Come. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. That's good, boy. Yeah, you don't want to try driving across this stuff. This stuff is, there's some deep spots in here and it sinks. Like you can feel your feet just sink in it. It's crazy. That's why that van didn't try driving. I can see by looking at this, this is not what you want to try driving across. Come on, good boy, you can swim. Let's go. Good boy. Good boy. This little spot over here used to be the crossing right over to there. And that's where you used to cross the river in the car. Right over to here. And this used to be the little beach. And that was the road right over there. Yeah, look at this. No way you want to drive across that right now, though. That stuff is nasty. This stuff is really soft crossing this. Really soft. Let's go. Good boy. Good boy. He's like, okay. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, that can be really ugly for anybody that tries to drive through that over there. Even this is crazy climbing out of this, how steep this is. Super steep. Look how Coda gets in guard dog mode. Got some guy out here fishing. He's just fishing. Good boy. Yes, you are. He's a good boy. Almost yanked me over going at him. He was ready to attack. Stay. Bark. Again, bark. Bark. Okay, it's about lunchtime. Good old-fashioned grilled cheese sandwiches. I'll keep very quiet about this because Coda will freak out when he sees those. Big, beautiful deer. Hold on. Well, we ended up crossing over here to this other side, over at that second river crossing. It's doable. It's pretty deep, and there's a couple of soft spots to be careful of. But this is definitely a better place to have a fire. Check this place out. This used to be a way where you could cut through and drive over that way all the way down to those camps, but all these trees fell in the way. So this ends right here, which is nice. It's perfect because it's like a really big camp. And here's Coda just chilling in here in his little place. This is like his little doggy house. The car's like his doggy house, and he keeps on alert. So if there's anything, he'll let me know. I do hear a vehicle coming, so there may be people coming tonight. There it is. There's a vehicle. There we go. All right, it's getting dark. Time to get the lantern going. Ooh, look at this thing. This was kind of scary how this lantern does this. And this is what it looks like. Our second night at camp. So it's a nice bright early morning and we're about to go out and scout out the area some more and go hit some trails. There's nobody out here except at the very end. There's somebody camped way out at the end. This is as far back as you can get into the back country. People ride their motorcycles all the way out to the end of the trail where we're at, but they don't come out to this part very often. Here's a nice little spot that somebody made into a camping area. It's pretty flat. Well, this is it. This is the end. We made it all the way back to the end. There's a gate over there. You used to be able to drive straight across through that, but now it's washed out so bad that that granite rock is exposed really bad. What do you see here, boy? Huh? Good boy. So right here's, originally that area right over there is where I got stuck, but it looks very different now. And this is where the river wrapped around, and then right over here, this was where the crossing was, right here. But literally this has all been washed out. And now the river's like way wider. And the few people that have crossed this, you can tell they've struggled and they've gotten stuck in this. Walking through this yesterday, this stuff is so soft and you sink right in. Yeah, if you just come down here and walk this and then walk into this, you'll see how soft it is. Your feet sink. So yeah, you try driving in this and you'll get stuck for sure. Even if you've got the right vehicle, you'll probably get stuck. This stuff is so soft. A lot of times people ask me, aren't you afraid to go out into the forest by yourself? And I'm like, no, not really. You know, I have protection when I go out to places like this. I do take something. This right here is a 44 Magnum revolver. This has a red dot laser on it too. That's our last night of camp here, and I got Coda being my little Miyagi fly swatter. Every time a fly gets near us, he'll try to chomp them. And sometimes he gets them. I'm telling you, camping doesn't get much better than this. This is great quality camping, California 4x4 style. Gotta have a 4x4 to get out to this place, so not a lot of people get out here. It's very remote. It's super peaceful. Just looking through the mesh screen. Coda is such an indoor dog. Oh, Coda slept much better last night. He didn't wake up sick. He's doing much better. And it's nice and toasty in here. Nice early morning walk. Right here is a water crossing when we first got here. This is all completely dried up now. Coda's doing much better today. Look at you, silly doggy. He will not get up. I'm trying to get him to get up here and sit in the chair while I finish taking the tent apart inside. So this is the process of breaking down camp. Good boy. Stand. Bark. Good boy. Sit. Stay. Kiss. Good boy. Kiss. Good boy. Shake. Good boy. Shake the other paw. Nope. Sit. Sit down. Sit down. Shake. Good boy. That's for you, my good boy. Coda jumped up against the tent and his dew claw tore a rip in the side of the tent, so I had to put some tent tape. I luckily had a little bit of tent repair tape. Well, as I always say, when you come up here, make sure to leave the place even better than you found it. We're all cleaned up here now and ready to go. This was our spot. This is a great spot. Coda wanted to come out with me for a little bit too. I've been packing camp up But check it out. This is what camp looks like now. We're all cleaned up here. Is there a doggy? Is there a doggy? Where do you see doggy? See how quick Coda gets on alert? Look at Coda's guarding our area. Coda, come. Come on. Let's go. Good boy. Good boy. Up into your place. Good boy. All right, we got a ride. Let's go. Coda had fun camping, except for when he got sick. But he did good. He had fun out here. All kinds of cool places out here to camp, and we came out here to camp at the perfect time. This is always the sad part when you have to leave camp and go back to reality. As always, though, this has been a very fun adventure. Coda had an awesome time. So. There's another spot over there to camp, but it's a little bit on a hillside. I've checked it out before, and it's a little crooked, so it's not the best. Anyways, this was a fun camping trip. We had a good time. And now we know some cool places to come back again. I'm telling you, video doesn't do justice to show you how gnarly and rutted out this trail is. That's looking towards the area where I got stuck in my FJ when I first got it, but it looks very different over there. And this is all different because it washed all this out. This used to be a road right here. But honestly, like I said, it used to be right over there. So, just washed my hands down here in the creek, and look at all these little froggies. Little froggies everywhere. I hear a vehicle coming. They have a little Cocker Spaniel looking out the window at us. Time for us to cruise on out of here. All right, we're coming up to the hardest part of the trail. This is the spot right through here where if you're in a two-wheel drive vehicle with high clearance and grid tires, you probably would get out of here, but with bad tires or with the wrong vehicle, you would have a very difficult time getting out of here. You can see where a lot of people have had to stack rocks to get out of this. We're just crawling out of this. I'm doing this with one hand. I'm crazy like that. This trail's definitely more rutted out than it was before. And that was our camping trip. Okay, that's too cute. I'm over here at Kennedy Meadows General Store. Coda's in there. He doesn't see the kitty cat and doggy because of the backpacks. Otherwise, he would get mad. Oh, here's another little doggy. There's Coda. I know, Papa. I'm right here.